A lot of people want more gross margin and net income in their business, especially if you're a VAR or a third-party maintenance company or a hardware reseller. You talk a lot about gross margins and net income. My name is Reed. I ran a third-party maintenance company and hardware reseller for about 15 years before selling it. And one of the things that I've learned is the power of the close ratio. And you're like, I want to close more business, but if I increase my close ratio, I mean, it's really going to move the needle, and it will. It's a lot. And so what we're going to talk about today is how it moves the needle and how to actually improve your close ratio, and 3 things you can do to actually close more business. So here we go. Let me jump into it. So spreadsheets are typically, people understand a spreadsheet if they create it. So I'm going to walk you through this so you can understand. So let's take a typical business. The typical business, let's say, is a $50 million reseller, and they have $200 million of opportunity they see, and they close 25% of that. Typical close ratio might be 30%, 25%. For this example, 25%. So if they saw $200 million of opportunity, they closed $50 million, and that's a 25% close ratio. Pretty simple math. So you're like, what if we increase the close ratio by 2 points to 27%? You're like, well, that won't move the needle. No, that's a lie. That will move the needle a ton. So look at this. If you improve the close ratio, if you still see the same $200 million of opportunity and you move it to 27%, now you've closed $54 million of the business, and all that money drops right down to the bottom line. So there it is, $1.6 million versus $535,000. Now, depending on your sales labor structure, you're going to have to pay your sales reps some more money, but this accounts for that in this model. These are the 2 variables that go up, but everything else remains constant. All your operating expenses, all your marketing, all your labor, like you managing the company and your operations team, that sort of thing. And your payrolls and taxes will go up. I didn't change that, but it'll go up a little bit. But still, look and see how much money drops to the bottom line. This is a huge lever you can use to increase the margin and profitability of your business. So here's 3 things you can do to work on this. 1, you want to figure out what not to do. So look at all your sales reps, the one that don't close much business or don't close it very well, and figure out what they're doing wrong. There's something they're doing wrong. So document what that is. There's got to be something they're doing wrong. They're not asking for the business. They waste their time on deals they shouldn't. They don't ask the right questions. They don't educate the customer in advance. There's something they're doing wrong. Be a detective and figure out what they're doing wrong. The second thing you can do is figure out what your best reps are doing right. Have a meeting, talk about this, and figure out what do they do that the other reps don't do, and document it and train on it. Create a couple videos and train the other team members what they can do to actually emulate and copy the best reps when it comes to the close ratio. The third thing you can do, which is pretty simple, is actually to show the customer what the experience is going to be like to be a customer before they are a customer. So I'll give you an example of this. This improved our close ratio in our business at Reliant. We had a tool called Analytica, which we built to run our business. And so we would show the tool via our customer service team to the customer before they became a customer, so they could say, okay, when you become a customer and you buy hardware and support from us, this is where you're going to log in and see all the assets you have under support. This is how you're going to open up a ticket. This is how you're going to see all your contracts that go along with your account. This is where you're going to be able to review your quotes. This is how you can actually go and add more team members to your account. So if you're on vacation and you have a colleague that wants to see your contracts or open up a ticket, this is how they're going to do it. This gave them a feeling of confidence that we knew what we were doing, and they knew they were buying a quality level support and product from us, and they felt just more confident about doing business with us. So those are 3 things you can do to really close more business and increase the margin and net income you have in your business. 1, figure out what the bad reps are doing, figure out what the good reps are doing, and show the customer what the customer experience is going to look like before they become a customer. Hope you close more business. And if you have any questions, please reach out. Happy to help you any way I can.